to Mantra Flower Tarot. This is your October general read. I actually did it once already, and somehow the video got deleted, so here we are, we're doing it again. Not a problem. Sagittarius, I do want to let you know that if the reading does not resonate within the first minute or so, it's just not your reading. Feel free to check out your Moon, Venus, Rising signs instead. That'll give you a more clear overview of all the energies surrounding you for this month. I also read intuitively, so if you find that I read a tarot card differently than what you would expect it to be, it's because I'm taking into consideration the placement of the card as well as the energy that I received from that card, and any intuitive messages that kind of come through with it. Last thing here, Sagittarius, if you want to donate to the channel or get a personal reading, the only way that you are able to do that is by using the links in the description box below. I don't have social media or anything like that, so please definitely be sure that you are not responding to anyone or paying anyone. I'll never ask you for money or anything like that, so it's not me. And finally, as I finish up here, Sagittarius, please make sure you hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons to get better energy flow. So when I do my readings, you'll be most likely part of the collective that I connect with. If you see kiddos or hear kiddos, I do have my kiddos. So if that bothers you, you probably shouldn't watch my channel. I will be doing a oracle message for the overview of the whole month. Oops. Likes to pop out at me. So just make sure you stay to the end if it is resonating with you, so you can hear that oracle message. This is just a message for like the one snapshot of the whole month. Okay. I feel so out of breath. So maybe you guys have been like, I don't know, running a lot. That's how I feel right now. It's kind of weird. If any messages come through while I'm doing the reading, I'll definitely let you know. Right now I'm getting a dog and I'm getting like really out of breath. So maybe you're running from a dog. Or maybe some of you just got a dog. You're trying to be more physically active. Something like that. Please show me Sagittarius. Month of October, Sagittarius. Thank you. So we will see what that reveals at the end. Okay, let's get into it, Sagittarius. In position 1, we have the Six of Swords being clarified by the Devil here. Immediately that makes me feel that you're moving past a toxic situation. That's your current energy right now. And if it's not a toxic situation, what you're moving past is your own personal addictions, obsessions, things that are holding you back. You're finally taking the time to move forward past those. So, you know, if you overindulge in food, maybe now you're starting to watch your appetite and start to work out. Or it could be if there's a person that you're just obsessed with, but they're toxic and you know this, you're learning to leave that person alone, okay? In your challenge position, we have the 5 of Cups being clarified by the 9 of Cups. And in this clarification deck, the Thoth deck, 9 of Cups is gain, money, pentacles, right? So what it feels like is the challenge here is that you don't want to actually, like, whatever this Devil card is, whatever this obsession, addiction, or whatever the thing is that's not good for you, you actually don't want to move on from it. You don't want to leave it behind, and you're kind of crying over the spilled milk here about having to move forward and leave it in the past. But the good thing is the gain I feel like is connected to these 2 cups here. So it's like once you do that, you're actually going to get more than what you realized you were going to get. You're making room for something new and better to come on in. So once you are finally able to move past, I don't feel like you're crying over spilled milk, but it's just an energy of more like you're trying to move on and you're not like the happiest about having to move on. You know you have to do this. And you're kind of like in October, you're in the midst of moving on, leaving this energy behind, leaving this person behind, whatever it is in that situation. Sagittarius, you're just trying to move past it, essentially. But once you do, you got some pentacles coming in, you got some good stuff coming in here. What you need to focus on, we have the Lovers being clarified by the Princess of Discs. So what this feels like to me is you need to focus on the things that are going to bring you like passion and love and enjoyment. I don't feel a romantic situation out of this. I feel like it's more of like, this is what you need to focus. Sorry, Sagittarius. I feel like it's talking about more of focusing on those pleasures that are going to bring you good things like Pentacles, focusing on those pleasures that are possibly going to come back as like investments and you'll get returns and gains on them. So it's okay to have like those guilty pleasures, those things that you're addicted to or passionate about. So it's okay to have guilty pleasures or passions or things like that, but you just want to make sure they're healthy for you. So there's a difference between like devil energy pleasure and lover energy pleasure. Okay, this is like healthy pleasures that are going to come back around and move you forward or push you forward, do good things for you, is what I'm getting here. So that's what you need to focus on, is finding those pleasures, those indulgence that are actually going to be good for you and give you a good investment, like a good return essentially. In your recent past, we have the Two of Cups being clarified by the Knight of Discs. So you definitely had an offer here, potentially by, it could be a job, but I'm getting more of like a person. But the only problem with it, what's the problem here? I'm getting like there was a strong no because of something. I don't think it aligned with you, the offer. Because I do feel like they came in and they were kind of like, hey, what's up? Like, let's do this, let's do that, let's go here. But the energy I'm getting from this is that you didn't align with that energy in your past. Like in your recent past, you kind of, if someone made you an offer in the recent past, you declined it. Or you didn't accept it. You might not have declined it, but you didn't accept it. And it's because you just didn't feel that it sat right with you. Maybe you felt like this person had motives. I don't know why I'm getting that. Or maybe because it's in the Knight position, you didn't feel like it would be actually stable, long-term, something you could count on or actually wanted in your life. But there was some kind of offer or connection. But I just get that it didn't stick. It just didn't stick. Okay. In your Strength position, we have the Two of Swords being clarified by the Knight of Cups. So your strength here is being able to make a decision when it comes to matters of the heart. I feel a strong, like you're able to really decide yes or no instead of getting trapped in an energy and entertaining something that you actually don't want. You're able to be very clear about what direction you want to go in with your passions, with your love, your heart, romance, intimacy, relationships. This month you're being pretty decisive about things, is what I'm getting here. So this is definitely a good month for you to maybe make some decisions that you haven't addressed, is what I'm getting. Like in your closet, you might have a ton of things that you need to like actually think about and go through and not just like leave it be. So you're finally visiting that closet, you're going through it, you're taking out the junk, you're organizing it, and it's like, okay, now it's done. I can move on from this. In your near future, we have the Six of Wands being clarified by the Ace of Discs. So it looks like Sagittarius, I'm getting like you're gonna find something that you are passionate about. Again, I'm not getting a strong intimate relationship here. This could be a friendship, this could be a job, an opportunity, a project. But there is something here that you want to put your heart into, you might have to fight for it, okay? And when I say fight for it, I don't necessarily mean fight other people for it. I mean fight yourself for it, to be consistent with your energy, to be demanding with your energy, to be focused with your energy. It feels more like in the near future, that would be this month, that you're needing to really fight yourself to not get distracted and go down a different path once you find the path that you actually want to be down. And once you are able to do that, you can start reaping benefits of following that path. But you have to be clear about it. You have to focus on it and kind of tune into it. In your advice, you have the Eight of Cups being clarified by the Eight of Swords. In this card, it's interference. So what I get here is your advice: walk away from anything that's causing conflict, anything that's not emotionally fulfilling. And you could be getting a lot of like people coming back because it is retrograde. I know me personally, I've already gotten 3 and I'm like, oh my gosh, the month has just begun. What's happening? So the energy I get is there is going to be some things, people, opportunities. They're going to be representing themselves in your life here, Sagittarius. Your advice here is, if it don't feel good, walk away from it. If you question it, walk away from it. If it's bringing stress, conflict, annoyance, frustration, anything negative that you don't want to feel into your life, just walk away from it. Leave it. Just let it be. Just don't even re-entertain it. Don't bring it back into your energy. Just walk away. For what you're not seeing, we have the Ten of Wands being clarified by the Two of Wands. Okay. What you're not seeing is all these burdens that you think you have can actually be cleared out quite easily and create a new journey for you, a new opportunity for you, a new energy for you. I feel like you're holding on to a lot of burdens here, Sagittarius, and you feel them and it's like heavy for you. But the truth is, what you're not seeing is like all these burdens aren't even yours to carry. They're really not even like realistic burdens. I'm getting like you like kind of like created some burdens in your mind, but you're carrying them in the physical aspect. Like this could be like, okay, let's say you need to get a new car. Okay. You're wanting to get a new car and you can't afford it. So you're stuck with the car that you have. But let's say like, even though you know the situation is just that and you need to wait, every time you get a paycheck, you're like stressing. Each time you get paid, you're like, oh my God, I don't have enough money to pay that new car note. But you don't even have a new car note. But in your mind, because that's where you want to be, it's like you're stressing yourself out and creating a burden for yourself every time you're getting money, because you're seeing the lack. You're seeing that like, oh my God, I'm never going to be able to afford this new car note, and you start stressing about it. But it's like, first off, you don't have a new car note, okay? So why are you stressing about something you don't even have? Second, you need to be in an energy of gratitude, appreciation, because you're receiving pentacles, you're receiving money, but you're tying something negative to it, which is going to put you in a lack energy, okay? It's not going to create abundance for you when you're receiving money and you're feeling and thinking about it in a negative way, okay? So that's what I mean here, is that like what you're not seeing is some of your burdens are not even real. You're creating them, which is making them real, okay? For your hopes and fears, we have the King of Cups being clarified by Four of Pentacles. In this deck, it's power. What you're really hoping is that you're going to gain some kind of authority, some kind of position or status that's very fulfilling for you. You're hoping to make movement in the right direction towards something. I'm getting like a lot of like project vibes, possibly career change, things like that. But whatever it is, it's like you're moving towards it and you're really, really hoping that you're going to get into this position that you want to be in. And it's going to be very fulfilling. You're going to be in an authoritative position. So it's like you're mastering your craft. You're mastering this project. You're really hoping for a successful outcome that's fulfilling for you. It's not really about necessary. I mean, the money is there, but it's not like that's the focus. The focus is on your emotional fulfillment, your happiness. Potential outcome, we have the Magician being clarified by Princess of Cups. So the potential outcome here is that you are absolutely going to start manifesting a new fulfilling venture beginning, or if it's in a current situation, you're going to start manifesting that happiness here. By the end of the month, I think you're going to regain your power, regain your focus, stop being in that lack energy. Not you're creating more boundaries for what you will and will not allow into your life, and that's going to help you focus on your main goal here. And once you do that, it's like you're immediately going to start manifesting that happiness and fulfillment that you're looking for here, Sagittarius. We have Passion Ignited as your oracle message. I'll go ahead and read the book for that. Sorry, I gotta find it in here, Sagittarius. Give me 1 second. There we go. The first of the spirit cards signify that this is the time to let your soul soar. New beginnings, ideas, revelations, and exciting adventures await you in your personal or business life. Creative endeavors, enthusiasm, positive energy, and renewed spiritual strength are at an all-time high. The powerful force in the spirit is flowing through you, and with it comes a new sense of purpose. Be all that you can be, reach inside, and tap into that force. Use it to move you forward and set up a strong foundation for the future. Other people may feel your excitement and joy and begin to benefit from the sparks of life that's emanating from you. They'll wonder, what's your secret? And your energy could even ignite their own spiritual journey. Follow your intuition, but know that this is your time to spread your wings and fly. So yes, Sagittarius, overall what I'm getting here, don't guard your energy. It's not like a protective kind of reading where it's like you need to protect your energy, but be aware of what you're allowing into your energy for the month of October. Use your strength right now to make those clear-cut decisions. Empty out that baggage, those burdens that you just don't need to carry with you anymore. Lighten your load, get more focus and clear, and by lightening your load, that clarity and focus will come in by itself. Once you do that, you're going to really see like a path here, a very clear path to move forward in whatever direction you're trying to go, and it's going to create a lot of emotional fulfillment for you. That's all I have, Sagittarius. Thanks.